Hello and welcome to the program that I like to call Ranking the Fox Cricket Team, commentary team that is, for the Border Gavaskar series. So every summer I do this. I will rank the Fox Cricket Team and how I feel. They made me feel watching that game. Like, did they make me enjoy it, or do I feel like wanting to turn the TV on mute for it? But generally, I love the Fox Cricket commentary team as a whole. Um, but it's good. It's good, and I'm pretty sure I've got everyone in this list. I'm pretty sure I have all the comments. I feel like there was a lot, and before I say anything further, yes, I did miss last year, but we won't talk about that. We move on. I think it might have been just a bit harder considering it was both. I think we had Sri Lanka and the West Indies touring us. Pakistan, one of the two. So I think to me, I'm but we're back. We're here. I'm rambling on. Let's get into it. And first off the list, we've got Adam Gilchrist. Now, if you've seen I think I've done two before. This for me, he's always up here. Love Gilly. He's just so good to listen to. If you've seen posts I have done on my socials, just love him. Alan Border doesn't really do anything too much for me, but I will put him up as B. I do like his I guess his more expert opinions. I guess that's what he's kind of there for. But other than that, sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. It just B seems fine. Elisa Healy, again for she did a couple tests, and I'm gonna put her at B. I feel like you know what? No, I'm gonna put her at C, and I'll tell you why I put her at C is because I think sometimes she, I guess, got a bit lost, if that kind of makes sense. Trying to, I guess, tell stories and relate them back to the game. But overall, I did enjoy her commentating. But as a viewer, just didn't quite, I think, nail it this time. I think it was kind of her first. I can't remember if she's done a big commentating gig like this to this nature. I could be wrong, could be very wrong. She's definitely done commentating before. Just this, I think, yeah, kind of big series. Brad Haddon, I'm gonna put it C. Not much. Doesn't really do much for me. Again, just a bit less than AB. But yeah, not much. I guess I just didn't get to listen to him much. One of my favorites, Brendan Julian. Unfortunately, he wasn't here much. Otherwise, he would be up in S tier. But for me, he's just an A tier. He's got one of those voices, and I love those voices. So yeah, unfortunately, he's A. Now this really surprised me. Brett Lee. I did not think the guy could commentate, but he can commentate, and loved it. It's good, expert, good, just awesome. David Warner. To me, David Warner's like the replacement of Shane Warne. If you've seen these previously, I'm not a big fan of Shane Warne's commentary. David Warner, so I think he did 3 tests. He did Perth, Adelaide, Gabba. Perth started off a bit. How's it going? I thought his Adelaide test was actually pretty good, but then Gabba just made me feel like the Perth test just didn't quite enjoy the game as much. Harsha Bogle, straight away A tier, loved it. His expertise, I think it's very important, especially when a traveling team comes here, and we have Indian, like I guess I want to say legends, but previous Indian players. We want them to be, I guess, non-biased as much as possible. Even though Indian culture is so heavily focused around cricket, I thought he was amazing. Thought it was great. Isha, unfortunately, there wasn't a Mr. I don't think she did Perth or Adelaide, but she's one of my favorite commentators. Thing is, and I had a realization about this. Listening to the English, I guess, accent when watching cricket, just seems pure. It's just nice to listen to. Kerry Keefe, he's kind of growing on me. Previously, he's a bit all over the shop, but he I think previously he's been C. He moves up to B. To be honest, I didn't look back at the previous ratings. Did I need to? Not really. His jokes are still dad jokes. Yeah, just interesting. But when he's talking, when his expertise is talking, or top notch, it is really top notch talking. My other S tier, Mark Howard, just brilliant listening to. It's just fun. I just love these two together. I could listen to Mark Howard all day commentating sport, and I wish I could. Mark Waugh, he's probably he'd probably go beer. I could go for a beer. B. He's commentating during this series was much better than when he's commentating the BBL, I reckon. But overall, doesn't do too much for me. Expertise is still good. Same with Mike Hussey. I think previously he's been A. I think it's just a B this time. It was still good. It was still good. I think a bit timed it awkward. I'm not sure. Ravi Shastri, to me, again, same with Harsha. They come here and they're just awesome. Just great to listen to. Those two. And last but not least, Michael Vaughan. I want to put him. I think I'm gonna put him in S tier. To be honest, this S tier group, that would be my ideal commentary team. If you could have a fourth, I would have Isha. If you have a fifth, I would have Brendan. Like these five are just top notch. I just love listening to Isha's, like, same with Michael Vaughan. It's just that English accent. It's just purity, and like Isha for me is probably one of the best commentators going around in the world for almost any sport, I would say. Just amazing. Brendan Julian's just that he's got a unique voice, and I love listening to it. But that's it. That's it. I feel like there was a lot more commentators this series, and I have a feeling I've missed some out. But that's okay. That's okay. We are here for it. And so yeah, that is it. Thank you for joining in for this another tier list, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.